Why do I feel anxious for no reason? Some of the most anxious people are not afraid of the future. They are exhausted from surviving emotions they never fully processed. They laugh normally, reply to messages normally, go to work normally, even smile normally. But inside, their nervous system has forgotten what safety feels like. And nobody notices because anxiety does not always look like panic. Sometimes it looks like checking your phone every few minutes, overthinking simple conversations, feeling guilty while resting, being tired after doing almost nothing, or feeling like something bad is about to happen. Even when life is quiet, and the strangest part, you start thinking, maybe this is just who I am. But it isn't, because most anxiety is not random. It is accumulated emotional tension stored silently inside the body for years. And many people never realizes this. Your mind can continue living in danger long after the danger is gone. That is why some people still feel anxious in peaceful moments, because their body learned survival before it learned safety. There's a woman named Sarah. Nobody knew she was struggling. Every morning, she woke up already tired. Not physically, emotionally. Before even touching the floor, her mind was already running. She goes like, did I say something wrong yesterday? What if something goes wrong today? Why do I always feel behind? Why can't I relax like other people? At night, she replayed conversation from years. Small things, embarrassing moments, mistakes nobody else remembered. But her mind remembered everything. She thought she was thinking too much. But the truth was deeper than that. Her nervous system had become addicted to scanning for danger. And most people don't even realize this is happening to them. Some people grew up in homes where peace could disappear instantly. So now their body stays alert all the time. Some people learned love through criticism. So now they overthink everything they say. Some people were emotionally abandoned so often that silence now feels threatening. So they panic when people change tone. They take too long to reply or become distant for one day. And slowly, the body begins confusing uncertainty with danger. That is why anxiety feels irrational sometimes, because the reaction is old, even when the moment is new. And here's where many people never hear. Anxiety is not always fear of what is happening. Sometimes it is grief from what your body never recovered from. That is why vacations don't always fix it. Money doesn't always fix it. Relationships don't always fix it. Because the wound is not only in the mind, it is in the nervous system. So you can change environment and still carry survival inside you. And modern life quietly makes this worse. Constant notifications, constant comparison, constant stimulation. So your mind never fully lands anywhere. Most people haven't sat alone with themselves in years. Every single silence gets filled immediately, either with music, scrolling, videos, or noise. Because silence starts revealing what distraction was hiding. And this is where many people misunderstand anxiety. They think, I need to stop feeling anxious. But sometimes, the anxiety is not the enemy. Sometimes it is the body begging to be heard. Ancient wisdom once said, muddy waters becomes clear when left alone. Not forced, not controlled, not attacked, just allowed to settle. But modern humans do the opposite. We attack ourselves for feeling overwhelmed. We shame ourselves for being emotional. We try to fix pain quickly instead of understanding what created it. And eventually, people become strangers to themselves. They know how to perform, how to survive, how to stay busy, but not how to feel safe internally. That is why some people feel anxious even during happy moments, because their body is waiting for the happiness to disappear. And that changes everything, because now anxiety is no longer just stress. It's become anticipation of emotional loss. The nervous system says, don't relax too much. Something bad always happens after peace. And the survival pattern quietly controls millions of lives. People pleasing, perfectionism, over-explaining, overworking, never resting fully. Not because they are weak, but because their body learned, if I stay alert, maybe I can prevent pain. But constant alertness slowly becomes emotional imprisonment. And here's the deeper truth many people never hear. Your body remembers experiences your mind tries to forget. That tight chest, that restlessness, that unexplained fear. And sometimes it is the nervous system holding unfinished emotions. Not weakness, not failure, unfinished emotional survival. And this is why healing anxiety is not only about calming thoughts. No, It is about teaching the body that life is no longer the same danger it once survived. Even scriptures quietly reflect this truth. In Psalm 46 verse 10, it says, "Be still and know that I am God." Not because stillness is easy, but because stillness reveals what fear has been controlling. And here is the healing experience most people have never tried. Not breathing exercises, not pretending to be positive, but something deeper. Listen, this is the solution. Tonight, walk slowly somewhere safe without your phone. No music, no distraction, no scrolling. Just you and your body. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. Your mind will want stimulation immediately. That discomfort is important. Because many people are not addicted to their phone. They are addicted to escaping themselves. Now notice something carefully. What emotions appear first when silence arrives? Is it restlessness, sadness, fear, or pressure? Whatever it is, do not fight it. Your body may finally be speaking honestly. Most people interrupt their emotions before they fully surface. But healing sometimes begins the moment you stop running from internal noise. And something strange starts happening during this kind of walk. The nervous system slowly realizes nothing dangerous is happening right now. That moment matters more than people understand. Because safety is not always taught through words. Sometimes it is taught through repeated peaceful experiences. Little by little, the body stops expecting disaster. Little by little, the mind stops scanning every moment for danger. Little by little, you reconnect with yourself again. Because anxiety often grows where disconnection lives. And healing begins when reconnection returns. Dear friend, a tree does not heal by fighting the storm forever. No. Eventually, it survives by deepening its roots. Maybe your anxiety is not proof that you are broken. Maybe it is proof your mind and body have been trying to protect you for too long. And maybe for the first time in years, you do not need to hate yourself for feeling this way. You are not weak because you became overwhelmed. You are human. You are just a human. Some people have carried silent emotional survival since childhood without ever being taught how to feel safe. And that kind of exhaustion is invisible. But invisible pain is still real. So if your mind has been tired lately, if your chest has felt heavy lately, if you keep feeling anxious for no reason, Maybe there was always a reason. Maybe the body remembers what the mouth never said. And maybe healing does not begin when you force yourself to become someone new. And maybe it begins when you finally stop abandoning yourself. My dear friend, what part of this felt like your life? And what do you think your mind has been carrying? What do you think your mind has been trying to protect you from? Share your experience in the comments so that someone reading can pick an inspiration from. Thanks so much for joining me. I am TheZipporah.